Hello, my love. How are you today? Today's reading has a lot of depth to it. It has a lot of, this is like your initiation. When I was meditating, the divine was showing me depictions of large crowds and people partying, and a few people receiving specific callings from those crowds to where they walked away from the crowd and it was like their soul just like lit up, and they heard something and they had to go towards what they heard, what they believed, what they know to be true. And in walking away from these crowds, they walked away from old ideologies, old senses of self. And on this journey, I was shown it was a very lonely journey. They were ostracized. They were left out. There was a lot of dark nights of the soul. There was intense emotional reactions and feelings, depression, anger, restlessness, listlessness, like this not being able to sleep. Like really, it was a fucking battle. And as they walked towards their soul's calling, their soul's purpose, it was not an easy journey, but I did begin to see a change. They began to have these moments of realization and understanding that what they were going through, it was all for a higher purpose, higher calling. And those individuals, the divine took and consecrated them, ordained them to be leaders, teachers, speakers, mentors, whatever that fucking looks like, And it was as if there had been and I don't understand this phrase, right? But I heard tectonic plate shift. I don't know what that means, but a tectonic plate shift has happened in those people. And there's this feeling of recalibration. Because what was coming after their designated anointing, their designated calling, they were being chosen to lead people out of darkness. And then in this vision, I went back and I saw these crowds, and all of a sudden they were plagued with famines, fires, floods, so much fucking chaos. And there was people who were originally called but did not answer the calling, and they were experiencing the worst side effects.